in the next hour and 10 faves, and I'm wearing one that we have left. But we're gonna move on to this. Is this the one that we're doing right now? Okay, oh good. Okay, so I just had this one sized for me, which I'm so excited that these can be sized by a jeweler. Let me turn it upside down and backwards.
Or a really professional person who works here in our props department.
Yes, exactly. Our backstage just did that for me.
I was surprised they had the tools to do it. So
because it's a deployment clasp, which is so, again, easy. And maybe we'll do a little tutorial how that goes, because I would love for you to do that. But this is a wow. Take a look at this gorgeous watch.
This is brand new, or as my friend Marilyn likes to say, brandy new. and there is so much to get excited about that I nearly leapt out of my chair and ran around the studio when you started to put this on. So
look at that.
I mean, it's really astonishing. Now, when we come in close, you're going to see this is not just an ordinary mother of pearl dial. This is a multi-layered mother of pearl dial, and each layer is cut out in the shape of a beautiful chrysanthemum. Imagine laser cutting genuine AAA grade mother of pearl into chrysanthemum shaped flowers and then layering them. And the layers are separated by this constellation of gorgeous Austrian crystals. You've never seen anything like this. This is astonishing, the detail that is in this, the quality is in this.
I like the pinkness of it looks like rose gold and pink diamonds kind of look. It's so pretty and feminine.
I love a piece that gives you permission to mix and layer your different colors of jewelry. You know, and Heidi's so great with doing this too, because that we always tell people, it's okay, mix your colored jewelry. Put the gold with the silver. But even I do it and I'm like, oh, I need a permission piece. Well, that's what this is. Let me talk about the details that you're seeing here in this timepiece, all right? That crystal, domed mineral crystal, it's actually domed and gives such a gorgeous look. Around the outside of the bezel, pave set, gorgeous Austrian crystals. The same on the case, on the lugs of the case, and the side. Look at on the sides of the case. Oh my God, how beautiful that is. And then the entire bracelet, alternating between pave crystals and then a beautiful bead set. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Inside this timepiece is a gorgeous Japanese movement. I'm not allowed to say the name on air, but if you open the back and look at it, you will recognize the brand name of that movement. Why do we use it? Because it's accurate and it's the best.
Do you know, I almost feel like we should tell them why we're not allowed to mention it, because these companies have all this exclusivity, and if we sell it for a certain price and we're getting such a great deal, I kind of want to share a little inside information on that.
Well, you're absolutely right. And that's what happens because that movement, you would find it in timepieces that cost thousands of dollars.
Right, and the company doesn't want to have the other people find it.
They don't want to know
say
that.
It on air.
But remember, we are guaranteeing these timepieces for a lifetime, your entire life. Let me tell you how that works. Let's say you bring this timepiece home, you add it to your collection, and let's say you wear it for 20 years, and something goes wrong, okay? You pick up the phone and you call Croton. The numbers inside the box you're going to get with the warranty card. You pick them up and say, I bought this 20 years ago and something's wrong. And Croton will say to you, send it to us, we'll take care of it. That's what you are acquiring. Is there anything else in your life? You know, when my car breaks, I go to the dealer and expect them to say, oh, well, it's only 3 years old, we'll take care of it. No, they're like, well, you broke it, it's going to cost $1,000. What? This car should be under warranty. Well, this is the only thing in my life. My dishwasher broke. After 2 years, not a thing was covered on. The best dishwasher money can buy. Isn't that sad? The best dishwasher money can buy. Not covered. Lifetime warranty. Okay, so now look at the style. About 1.5 inches in diameter. Nice boyfriend-sized style on it. Look at it. Look at that multi-layered mother of pearl dial. You see how the floral are cut out? 3 individual pieces of mother of pearl, each one cut individually, laser cut. I don't know if you can imagine how hard that is to do. Gorgeous, gorgeous crystal set around the timepiece here at the indices. That's all done by hand. The Croton brand name itself is actually inscribed underneath the crystal, so you can't feel it, you can't scratch it, it won't come off. This is a timepiece that you will wear proudly forever. Look at the knurled crown, how easy it is to set the time. How gorgeous, what a beautiful detail it is.
I love the crystals on the side where you don't need that, but it's
yes, you do.
But I'm saying you've got that and makes sort of elevates the elegance and, you know, just how gorgeous it is and how much you're going to treasure this amazing timepiece.
And you wanted to talk about The
Deployment,
deployant clasp.
I like it.
Now, I called it the open sesame because I think it's easier, but I'm going to tell you the secret of the watch industry. You said deployment clasp, and a lot of us say that. Deployment is actually something you do with your troops. You deploy your troops. You do not have a deployant clasp. It's a déployant. It's a French term that means opens like this.
Yeah.
That's why I call it
like
open
this.
sesame. Sometimes you'll see it called a butterfly clasp, but it's so easy breezy. Now, when you feel the quality of the bracelet,
So smooth.
so smooth, when you feel the weight of the timepiece, you say to yourself, oh, I realize now this is the first time I've ever actually had a genuine timepiece. This is not a watch. I get offended when people call a Croton a watch. It's not a watch. It is a timepiece. And the difference is in the quality of every single detail that goes into this. Now, we have a hold going, and we have, these are very popular.
That's my job, honey.
I know. But it's, you know what?
come in and say something.
She gets excited. When
You know what I
when
want
I see the red bar come up,
you
I
love
get
it.
excited. I do.
You
I
get excited. Well, boy, you do such a good job. I get to do something. But you know what I was going to say is this reminds me of a line bracelet. You know, this just... Okay, I sew. Let me talk about something. I sew. So there's something called an invisible zipper.
I've heard of those.
In the high end, like when you have Hal Rubinstein, he's got the dress and they do an invisible zipper. It's harder to sew in and it makes a more elegant. That's what a deployment clasp for me, because you don't see any of the clasp. You see the beautiful jewelry, the bracelet. It looks like a bracelet from the underside as well as the watch side. Not that, you know, if you don't have a deployment class, it doesn't make it like, oh, that's not a great watch. But this really elevates it to the level of a beautiful, like an eternity ring, an eternity bracelet, the line bracelet, because the sparkle and the beauty and the pink, the look of that pink diamonds goes all the way around instead of being sort of stopped and started again, which I think if they did that in this watch, it might be like a masculine almost element to it, and now it's all pure 360 degrees of femininity.
I think that's a great analogy. I think Hal would agree with you.
Would he?
I think
well,
he would.
because I'm so, and I know that there's, you know, in the construct, there's reasons, and it's harder to do. It costs more money.
It does.
But there's a reason, because it looks more polished, finished, elegant, elevated, and that sort of thing.
Well, and you know, it's funny you mentioned it because it is detailed.
And we do have a whole going on.
We
we do
do.
have a lot of people on the line.
It
We do have a lot of people, and it is very, very popular. And you know, we do get excited when there's a lot of people, because we want you to love it like we love it.
Exactly.
Yeah. I was just teasing you.
No,
I know,
okay.
you're my buddy.
It's okay. It's okay. Stop looking at her. No, it's fine. Listen, what I love, when you know, sometimes people ask me, how come when I walk into a really fancy store, let's say you're walking into Gucci or Yves Saint Laurent or Saks or Neiman's or Barnes or one of those kind of stores, and you look at a dress, and the dress is $2,500.
Yes.
All right, and you're like, oh my gosh, I've never spent more than $80 on a dress. Why? What could possibly make it worth $2,500? Well, it comes down to the detail. I'm going to tell you a story. I was with Mark and James Badgley, Michigan, who had a wonderful collection here, and I had on a T-shirt that was a designer T-shirt. It was from a sample sale. It was originally a $500 T-shirt. I got it for like $40, and I felt very proud of myself. Okay, so I'm wearing this T-shirt. These two designers said to me, "That is the most beautiful T-shirt I've ever seen." I said, "It's a T-shirt. What do you think?" And then they explained to me from a professional eye what made that T-shirt worth every last dollar that it was charged for.
That's really interesting.
The level of the seaming and the way things were turned and the stitching and the hemming and they're like, "Do you have any idea how hard this is to do? How few people can do this?" Now look at it, this timepiece, guaranteed for life, from a family who's made it for 140 years, based in New York City. But we're talking American family here.
Right.
And
1800s started, 1878.
Every single detail is like the detail on that designer shirt. From the way the stones are set, from the way the stones are chosen. You know, Austrian crystals are graded the same way diamonds are. There are A, B, C, D.
I did not know that.
Yes, they don't all pop out looking the same.
I did not know that.
Why when you get an inferior piece of jewelry that's made with poor crystals, it doesn't have the sparkle that you're looking for.
So someone buys them and puts them in a lesser piece.
You bet.
Yeah, they just sort of push them off to someone else.
And to make it a less expensive item. There's all kinds of shortcuts you could take to make this less expensive, but Croton does not take them. Croton does the very best. From the doffing hands to the handset crystals on the mother of pearl, triple grade A mother of pearl, perfect mother of pearl, to the pie pan dial, to the bezel set, to the gorgeous pave around the case.
The crystals look like almost you're looking at a constellation in the nighttime sky.
It does.
That's what it looks like to me. It's so beautiful, elegant. By the way, again, if you don't have an HSN card, I really encourage you to get one, because we, as of February 1st of this year, we've implemented something that I know is so exciting for those of us like myself who are shoppers here as well. HSN cardholders get an extra flex payment in the entire division of fashion, beauty, and of course jewelry, of which Croton Watch is under. So I'm so, whoever idea that was, I want to send them flowers, because we're all so happy about it. So you are able to get this watch home for $31.66. There's no interest, no fee if you have the HSN card, but any major credit card, including PayPal, $37.99. We're going to send the watch to your home, beautifully boxed. Save the box, because the lifetime warranty, you're going to want that information. And you know, that's going to be a nice, beautiful, safe place for you to keep your gorgeous new timepiece. And you're going to have 30 days to wear it and hear compliments and see how beautiful and elegant, and make this watch part of your collection or be the main watch that you wear. And I also want you to know how versatile this watch is insofar as styling it. You could wear this to a black tie gala, or you could wear this grocery shopping with that t-shirt, whether you have the most elegant of t-shirt taste like Mr. Paul Woods, or the t-shirts like maybe the rest of us have, but and a jean jacket. Don't you agree that it's very versatile that way?
I totally do, and it's funny you mentioned grocery shopping, because I was grocery shopping yesterday, and I had one of my beautiful Croton timepieces, and I was stopped in the store, and the lady said, "I love your watch. Where'd you get that?" And I said, "Well, HSN, of course."
There you go.